If I had to venture a guess, I bet you 2020, you have worked harder than you ever have in your entire life this year. Welcome to the Action Taker podcast. Hi, I'm Lauren Cosgrave, and I'm a business coach. In this podcast, you'll find an action-packed look at the strategies, tactics, and mindset that lead to successful online coaching, consulting, and service businesses, even if you're a mighty team of one. Hello, Action Takers. It's Lauren. Welcome to the Action Taker podcast. I'm really excited to talk about today's topic. I have been thinking about this a lot this week, and today I want to talk about how to end 2020, how to approach the next couple months. Now, you guys know me as the productivity person, right? I'm usually the one telling you, how can you get more done in a week? How can you be more effective? How can you be more productive? How can you reach that next level? Well, Action Takers, you're going to hear a lot of that right now. You're probably going to hear a lot of influencers out there starting to talk about the push to the end of the year, to keep going strong, to close that next client, to keep serving, don't give up now, keep up the press on. This year, I want to tell you something different. Okay, Action Takers? If I had to venture a guess, I bet you 2020, you have worked harder than you ever have in your entire life this year. Have you? I think I have. This year's been more stressful. It's been more unknown. It's been more unpredictable. It's required new ways of doing things. It's been a bit of a battle. And I served in the military for 11 years. I was in the Navy. And when you go into battle, if you're not winning the battle, you don't just keep fighting until you've exhausted all of your resources. You retreat and you regroup and you rethink about your strategy. And that's what I want to talk about today, is that this last quarter of 2020, I want to give you, Action Takers, permission to regroup, to retreat, to take a moment, to love your family more than you ever have. Fill your heart with more gratitude for all the things that you have, for the people that you've served. Get crystal clear on who you serve and how you do it. That takes time. We need to give ourselves time to reassess this new landscape. At the time of this recording, we still don't know who the next president of the United States is going to be. If you live here in the US, we still don't know when we're going to get a vaccine for COVID. Everything has changed this year, but we have more information than we did at the beginning of 2020. We have a little bit better idea of what 2021 is going to look like. There will always be curveballs. There will always be unknowns. But take this time. If 2020 has taught us anything, let it be that we get crystal clear on who we serve, what we do, and what lights us up. Let's invest in the things that matter most. Let's ground and root ourselves in gratitude for little things, for a smile on your child's face, for a tiny morsel of feedback from a client that said, that really helped, for an email that said, hey, that email that you just sent out as your newsletter was so helpful. That touched me. I needed to hear that today. Root yourself and ground yourself in those moments. And then think about, what does 2021 need to look like? What do I need to do so that I can show up and make 2021 the best year ever? If 2021 were going to be different, if this next chapter were going to be different than 2020, what would that look like? And give yourself permission to restore your energy so that you can do that next year. No one can run on the treadmill continuously. So Action Takers, that's it for this episode. If I do nothing else but impart a little bit of permission or give you some grace to take care of yourself, do it. Go inside, give yourself all of this love and self-care that you need. Get a massage, go see your chiropractor, love your family, go on a date night. Do those things. Love your family. Lean into them, because next year's going to be here. I'll be here for you next year, Action Taker. I have gotten crystal clear that I love serving you. The ripple effect that I can enable to help you stay in service of others, I'm going to continue doing that. I'm going to continue to show up and be here on this podcast, but I'm going to also practice what I preach, and I'm going to love my family more than ever this year. I'm going to be grateful for what we have, for the food on our table, for the roofs over our heads, for the simple and basic things in life. So action takers, remember that success is inevitable and that taking a break is okay, and we all need it every once in a while. So stay in action. Reach out if you ever need me. You can always find me at the Action Taker Community Facebook group or on Instagram at Lauren Cosgrave Co. And I wish you a wonderful holiday. I'll continue podcasting. Don't worry, this is not the last one of the year. But I want to, if you need some time, if you need to just go relax, go do that. And we'll be here for you when you get back. All right. Thanks, Action Takers. Have a great, great weekend.